Fred,
Yes.
where's your hair?
It's gone.
Well, where'd it go?
Well, today's the 5th of July, and that's the unofficial start of summer in the Northwest, so figured I'd be prepared.
Yeah, there's a lot of misconceptions, and some of them are about our weather.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are about short sales. But in the Northwest, summer does not start until the 4th of July, and
Actually, the 5th. It's
5th of
more
July.
statistically more likely to rain on the 4th of July than any other day in summer in Seattle,
well, yesterday was nice.
for once.
But every year we think June's going to be nice, and every year
Mm-mm.
we're horribly disappointed. And I think that's just God's way of driving the suicide rate down. Because if we had the expectation that June was going to be wet, we might all just check out.
This is true.
All right, so let's talk about perception and misconceptions and some other things. So I guess I'm excited to announce that I've recently completed the CDPE certification training, and that stands for Certified Distressed Property Expert. This is a national designation, and I think it carries more weight than it should. And I actually got the designation kind of under protest.
Out of necessity.
Out of necessity, and so I'll explain that real quick, but I do want to explain that if you're looking for a certified distressed property expert, I now have that designation. But let me explain why designations are risky. So just to drive this point home, I pulled up some quick information on some agents that have this designation locally, and so the problem with designations is it gives people a false sense of security about the knowledge that agent may have about a process or about a certain field of expertise.
When in reality, there's a distinct possibility that all they've done is sat through a class, maybe passed a test, but don't have any practical experience to back that information up.
So this training is not cheap. It's $600, and it's about 15 hours of dedicated time. And so I'll just say this: if you are an agent and you don't have any business, but you have $600 that you borrow from your aunt, and then you have 2 days to spend in the classroom or in front of your computer, you too can be a CDPE designated real estate agent.
Right.
So that being said, I do feel like the knowledge, the information that they give you is valid and good information. The resources that they provide are valid and good resources, but let's just not put too much weight on an agent's experience and knowledge based on a few extra letters that they may have on their business card.
Right.
So, as an example, let me just start by saying that our team, when I think of our short sale team, I consider myself as a listing agent, Fred as our short sale negotiator, and then Jillian, who's my buyer's agent, helping buyers buy short sale properties. We've sold 26 short sale properties in the past 365 days. Most of those are our listings that we've, obviously we talk about this every week, and so we do a lot of short sale listings, and so we've done 21 successful short sale closings in the last 365 days. So as a point of contention, I was given an opportunity, but to kind of secure this opportunity, I had to have this designation. And so under duress, I took this, class and paid the money. And I explained to the person that was giving me the opportunity that it is not in any way a reflection of my ability to close a short sale. Having this designation does not reflect my ability to close a short sale at all. And to kind of drive that point home, I did on the CDPE website, you can do a search for agents that have this designation within a certain radius of an address.
Right.
So using our office as the epicenter of that radius search, I just took the top 6 agents that it listed. Of those 6 agents, there's one agent who's closed just a few less than us, but over 20 short sales. And so that's great. To me, that agent knows what she's doing.
Right.
The other 5 candidates that I checked, In total, if I combine their short sale sales activity over the last year, they've closed 6 short sale properties. Combined. Of those 5, 3 of them have closed 0. So we have 2 agents in the top 6 that are combining, closing 6 short sale properties a year.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have 3 of those top 6 that have closed 0. And so this is, you know what I love about the CDPE is it was created to help homeowners that in distress. It was created to say, hey, here's the process. Let's provide education to agents so that we can better help homeowners who are in a bad situation. And the only downfall to this, the only truth to this, or the sad truth to this, is that now we have a bunch of agents that paid $600 and spent 15 hours in front of a computer in a classroom, and sure, maybe they learned something, but I don't see them practically using it, applying it. And so the reality is that if you are thinking about doing a short sale, you have to ask. Don't be lulled into a false sense of security by trusting an agent's designations, whatever those designations may be. CDPE is a great designation, but make sure you ask that agent, how many short sales? That's great that you have this designation. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you're committed to training and to learning and to knowing this process. Now, how many times have you applied it? How many times have you applied this knowledge? How many times have you had a chance to exercise what you learned? And the reason that I was so against getting a designation is because my identity is not tied up in a bunch of letters after my name or feeling like I have to attend a class to feel validated as a short sale agent. I feel validated in a short sale as a short sale agent when I close a short sale transaction and that homeowner is happy and in tears, and I've provided a way out for them and the opportunity to buy a house again in 2 years and to keep a foreclosure off their record. And so to me, that's validation, not extra letters after my name. So if you have been told to get CDPE, Certified Real Estate Agent, we now have that designation, and hopefully after watching this video, you understand how unimportant that really is.